everyone, and welcome back. We're back again.
Hi.
So we were having fun with our new cameras today. We're trying to adjust, but there's more clarity, so we're happy about that. But they're still a little fuzzy, so we're trying to figure out why. We're working with our lighting and stuff, and we're always learning, guys, on Zoom.
Always.
But we have fun together, so we're always giggling. And if you go on our Patreon, we do have a behind the scenes folder that you can check out. It's one of our tiers that helps supports us, and we'll do stuff like this and show you guys like what we're doing behind the scenes. And it's just fun. We always have a good time, right? So at least we don't get angry. We're like, why is it not working?
That's right. No, it's fun to learn it.
It is, and it's amazing how much you learn because you think it's straightforward. And we all didn't really work with technology. I did, but you guys not so much before we started doing Zoom. So you guys, I mean, you guys did like normal stuff, but not like technical things like this. So we all learned a lot.
Kim does a lot more than I do.
Yeah. Well, Mom doesn't move her studio at all either. We're calling it her studio, but she's in a room where it's all set up and you don't need to use that room for anything else, which is good.
No.
But Kim, she needs that area, so unfortunately she has to move a lot of stuff every time, then replug everything in, and then adjust the lighting every time. So it's a lot, and you guys are amazing for it, and we love reacting, as you guys know, but I do have to give you guys props. Literally, props. You guys have props. You're actually up here in the post, so. But right now you're over here. But yeah, like you guys like do so much and are always so good about it, so thank you. So
You're welcome.
Thank you.
I usually don't thank you, but I always bring but I always bring out my Disney Infinity characters, and I don't know Sabine so much. I have played her on Disney Infinity. You guys have been telling me more about her name, and I think in previous videos I was like, I think her name's Sabine or Sabine, but I think it's pronounced Sabine. And I have played her a few times, but other than that, I have not watched Rebels. I know she's in Rebels, and she is in The Mandalorian from what I'm hearing. So, woohoo! So I brought her out.
Okay.
And, of course, Boba Fett. We are going to be watching episode 10 of season 3 today, Heroes on Both Sides.
Oh.
Heroes on Both Sides.
That.
So that is actually an interesting title because a lot of you always give us like great comments when it comes to the Clone Wars or any Star Wars things that we watch. A few of you have been saying that you can't always think Sith are always bad. Like, yes, they're in the dark side or they're for the dark side, but you never know. So I don't know if that was hinting to this or a future episode, but that's where my mind just went, where there's heroes on both sides. So both sides, good and evil. Sometimes you don't have a choice. Maybe you were brought up a certain way.
True. Okay.
Yeah,
You know, I don't know. I'm kind of like reaching for ideas, but I guess we'll watch and we'll go from there.
Yeah,
Sounds
that's
great.
Yay!
good. Yay!
Mom was like, whoa!
Whoa.
We have fun. It is early in the morning, though. 3:10. Fear is a great motivator.
I guess so.
Yes,
It would be.
don't make the best decisions sometimes.
Across the galaxy, the Galactic Senate convenes an emergency session to debate the true cost of the war.
Say nothing of fiscal responsibility. What about moral responsibility?
Keep the war going! Vote now!
That sucks.
Yeah.
Members of the Senate.
Good.
I tried my best to push the bill through. You did your part, Representative. I know people who could do something about her. That task is more difficult than you presume.
Perhaps some unexpected bloodshed on Coruscant may change a few minds.
Coruscant?
Oh, Johnson.
Coruscant has not been attacked in over 1,000 years. I like this place.
No one cares.
Devious.
This guy has to go.
I tell ya.
Isn't it our duty to speak our minds to advise the Chancellor?
I suggest you teach my young Padawan a thing or two about politics.
All anyone argued about was banking deregulation, almost nothing about why we're fighting in the first place.
You told me to teach her about politics, so I'm going to.
Excellent.
Good for her.
My representatives in the Republic are relying on you, General. See that your droids complete their mission. They will not fail.
The Separatists used to be a part of the Republic. I was close with many of the senators who left.
If you think negotiating is the right thing to do, let's talk to her.
The Senate's made it illegal.
Master Skywalker and I hold what we call aggressive negotiations all the time. It's a shame you can't hold more peaceful talks when you want. Are you suggesting I use my status as a Jedi to smuggle you behind enemy lines?
All right.
It's just that you could get us through to meet with her, and
You two have more in common than you think. It's no wonder you get along so well.
More than you know.
So, where are we heading?
Praxis.
Some of you may not return. Actually, none of you will return. But don't let them get in your way.
Dedication. It's pretty.
Yes.
Move along, please. Move along. Identification, please.
Excuse me, is this platform B?
Platform B.
This way.
Ahsoka, this is Mina Bonteri.
You're a separatist?
What were you expecting? Now come, I have a transport waiting.
You just expect evil.
Yes.
Lux, come down here and help our guests with their luggage, please.
Her voice sounds familiar. I don't know why.
It's so good to see you.
Yes. How things have changed since the last time we met.
May I?
I can
Oh, hello.
As a separatist, didn't you create this war?
Would it surprise you to know that many of the people you call separatists feel the same way about the Republic and the Jedi? He was setting up a base on Argonar when clones attacked. My husband fought bravely in self-defense, but was killed.
Excuse me. I think I'll get some air.
Sorry for your loss.
Ah, the cleaning droids, finally.
I was gonna say they look like, what are they called? Roombas or whatever.
Yes.
She looks like she aged a lot in this episode. Maybe it's because she has an interest.
See?
You're a Jedi, aren't you? There are a lot of terrible things happening. A lot of killing. And now my friends are saying the Jedi are to blame.
Look at me. I'm not so bad, am I?
Oh, hello!
Oh,
He
yes,
is! He's
right.
checking her out!
Look at you.
No, not bad at all. You think we're all the bad guys. But how many of us have you actually met? And droids don't count.
Other than military officers like Grievous and Ventress. None.
One of the worst.
I guess. You and your mother are the first.
Am I so bad?
Toad ahead. Do the same thing.
Sense Dooku's dirty hand in all of this. The Republic Senate is holding a critical vote on whether or not to escalate the war effort. I am certain if you could convince your representatives to extend an olive branch of peace towards the Republic, there might be enough sympathy in the Senate to finally open negotiations.
To peace, then.
Aw.
To hope.
There's room in the galaxy for Confederate and Republic planets to coexist. I move that we immediately open peace negotiations with Chancellor Palpatine on Coruscant.
God, 50-50.
Oh boy.
Allow this to happen.
Aye.
Nay.
Nay!
The ayes have it.
Okay. Wow, she's right in that room.
Yeah, I know.
Where is the attack we were promised?
After our attacks, the chances of peace will disappear.
I've been disappointed before, and yet I almost feel as if this time the tide has turned in the war.
You really believe the Republic will vote for peace?
I hope so. I wouldn't want to meet you on the battlefield. For your sake.
Oh, that's nice, though. Ah. Yeah. Maybe we'll see him again.
Proceed with high security infiltration.
What's the C-3PO? It was his cousin.
Don't mind us. We're just cleaning up the room.
Smack.
Generator maintenance, eh? Good luck down there.
Too easy.
Whoa.
He's
Wait a
got
minute.
questions. Uh-oh.
That way.
Oh, thank you.
Oh, crap. And you're fired.
They've been slapped away.
If I might
His
speak
evil
with you
face.
confidentially, I've been in contact with my old friend
No.
Mina Bonteri, and the origin of the proposal is with her.
Yeah, what's he gonna do about it?
We shall put the vote to the floor.
Too close. Oh, crap.
Oh, my God.
We're going to sweep you out of
Whoa.
Oh, it's poor people.
Oh, Jay.
Oh, with all of them there.
Oh, my God.
Nothing. What a waste. Oh, poor...
Oh, Jay.
Wow.
Whoa.
Need to get one of those.
Dooku promised he would stop this vote.
And there you go.
Oh, Master, yep. Oh, God.
Everything.
Oh, yeah.
How ironic.
Immediately I would think that.
Mm-hmm.
They didn't want this vote to happen.
We need a bank loan to get more troops.
Perfect.
I'm afraid we've been given little choice.
He's like, yes, exactly.
Oh,
She tries so hard.
Yeah.
I'm sorry your talks with Bonteri failed.
The politics of this war are not as black and white as I once thought they were.
It's a good lesson. She's always learning.
That's...
Wow,
Oh, so
yeah.
Wow, yeah.
Know how to play the game for sure. Then be like,
for
oh,
sure.
yep,
Wow.
we have to go to our original plan.
Mm-hmm.
Padme, again, is always so amazing. She tries so hard for
She
peace.
really did.
I love that lesson. Again, with Ahsoka telling her that you can't see it as good and evil all the time because everyone has a different perspective. And her friend that she knew for such a long time was on the opposite side. And she was a nice person. She just had different views. And her husband was killed by a clone or clones, you know?
Right,
so
by clones. So
seeing a different side, it's like, oh crap, you know? When you just hear one side all the time and you don't know the other side as much, you do know like the basics of it, but it's not very black and white. So
That's right. Two
Right,
sides
and it
to every
goes right down
story.
to the next generation. Her son Lex felt the same way about Ahsoka and the same way about the Republic. And, well, even, you know, Ahsoka, right off the bat, she was very skeptical.
yeah. I enjoyed it. I don't know if you guys noticed or if it was just me, but the animation looked a lot better. I mean, I love the animation anyways, but it looked clearer to me, and the characters matured, and they look a little bit older. I don't know if it was just me seeing that, but for some reason.
Her position was, you know, she was more proud and more
womanly almost. And
yes,
we saw a love interest possibly. I mean, again, like she just
see
met
that.
someone who was attractive and they were both kind of mutual with that. But that could lead to something later. Maybe he'll be back. But it's interesting too that he's a Sith or part of the, you know, the opposite side. So it's kind of interesting to see how they were reacting and kind of interested in each other.
Yeah, and it was funny that she noted how he looked at her, that Republican boys and separatist boys are the same.
Same. I love
That's
that.
right, yeah.
And she was kind of like confident too. I mean, she is anyways, but she was kind of like sexy, like just standing there, like, hey, you know. So it was kind of interesting to see that. Yeah. So it's like Ahsoka. So she's definitely growing up.
Yeah.
But yeah, so very, very good. And I'm just amazed. Like Padme tried so hard, and Dooku, like they all, even Palpatine, like they just know how to get their way, to keep everything in their control.
And it's amazing how other senators are just not for the Republic, and they're just undermining the whole system and how to deregulate the banks. And
I love hearing all the different views too, because people are desperate. They want to keep the war going. So I'm saying we, but like the Republic stay protected. But it's hard because, again, so many things going on. You have these clones that you're producing, and they're actual human beings, but you're producing these clones for war that age double time. They have no life besides what they're trained to do. It just sucks. So they're like slaves in a way. They really are. And they love what they do at least, but still, like, it just sucks. So there's so many messed up things on both sides to win this war. And the Jedi, I do like the Republic, and I agree with what they're trying to do, but it's neat to see how the Separatists actually see things as well, because they do want good for their people, but they want it to be handled differently. So not all of them are bad.
not
So
all
you guys
of them
are right.
bad. That's right.
Mhm.
That's right. And fear, it was a big motivator. That was a great statement in the beginning.
Yeah, it was absolutely
be a motivator.
fear, big
For
time.
sure.
It's bad, yeah. And I am worried about Mina too. I like her, and
I
she
like her,
seems
too.
like she means well, But now that Palpatine was like, oh, who did this? Who? Now I'm like, oh, crap. And it's opened up a can of worms. So maybe something's going to happen to her, and then her son's going to have no choice or meet up later on with Ahsoka and stuff and have to team up. Or I don't know. Revenge. Maybe it might be good.
They might wind up meeting on the battleground.
I love seeing that with Ahsoka. She's growing up, and she was kind of interesting because we haven't seen that side of her yet.
No, we haven't.
She's so focused being a Jedi. At the same time, though, she is not allowed to have a relationship like that anyways. So that would be really hard to do.
That's right, yeah.
Just like Obi-Wan and Satine. You know, like they weren't able to either.
Right.
Woo! So yeah, very good.
It was fun to see Grievous talking to those droids, those cleaning droids. Okay, now none of you are coming back. It's so funny how he's talking to them.
That's funny, yeah.
Yeah, he's like, well, some of you might not know.
Hey,
none of you are coming back.
Anyway.
Okay, so we do like Grievous. He's a good bad guy. But every time we see him, because my nephews were so big into his character, and I know he's a great character, but I just laugh every time I see him because he's just so angry and vile that he's like, no, I'm bad at motivational speeches. Just so angry all the time, you know?
Doomsday.
But they're robots, and some have emotions, but some are like, all right, well, this is my mission. I'm going to die here. But how lethal were those things? They looked gentle, like just domes.
Oh, yeah, and all of a sudden they got
easy
so
clearance.
Gigantic. Yeah.
I love that too. The
That one
jokes.
clone. Oh, you're in the wrong way. Go
the wrong way. Oh, stupid clones. It was just funny. I was like, oh boy, I'm like, you're fired. Although, you know, he did check their credentials, but still, like, yeah. So these robots just turned into these lethal Terminators. And I'm like, oh my god, they look like little domes on wheels. And then it's like boom, boom, boom. Yeah, so those poor people. Of course, we knew they were probably going to die there, but they just mowed down everyone. It was terrible. So what a good way to get the Republic's attention to go back to their original plans, you know?
That's right.
And
money to
push it forward. Yeah, to really push it, to get it through. Good job in the Separatist part.
That's right. They won another one.
Yeah,
Another
so
little battle.
I am very happy we're watching the Clone Wars. We do plan on watching The Mandalorian 2 coming out soon. I know there's probably going to be spoilers with that. With the Clone Wars and with Rebels, but we're so far away from watching Rebels, and we're watching a lot every week, and we watch 2 episodes now of Clone Wars, so thank you guys for your patience, and we do enjoy it. So our perspectives are just going to be different. I know we'll be spoiled by things on The Mandalorian, but I'm hoping we'll just have a different fun reaction when it appears on the Clone Wars or Rebels. I'm hoping it's not like a thing where it'll ruin it, but everyone, I guess, follows the same order, and usually we do too, but in this case, it would take us forever to see The Mandalorian, and we all want to see it.
What years, right?
Yeah, so we want to watch it early, because we know we're going to get spoiled by that too, so it's like, oh, well, what's more important? And I get it, like, what do you even compare? But I feel like we'd be easily spoiled by this just because of commercials or whatnot online, and just like with The Child, thank God you guys didn't know about it, but I kind of thought you guys were spoiled before we watched Mandalorian season 1 because there was so much stuff everywhere about it, and if we didn't watch it when we did, which was right after the release, like by like a couple months or a month or so,
we
that
totally
you guys would have known about The Child because he's everywhere now. You know? And the Clone Wars is great, but you don't see a lot of that everywhere you go online, you know. But anywho, very good show. Can't wait to watch more. Please give us a thumbs up, and we'll see you very soon as always. Bye, guys.
Bye.
Whoopee.
Excellent.